Welcome back to Things Around You Day 11. Today we are going to learn about bank service. Now 10 videos before we don't have any questions for each topic. However, from now on we will have few questions to check your understanding of the video. Now the first question, after you're listening you need to answer. Now what is another word for saying saving? Now, question number 2, how to call people who buy the insurance. Now, number 3, another word for payback. Number 4, what do we need to request a mortgage? And number 5, how to call people who receive the amount of transferred money. Good. Now, let's get started. First, today we are going to learn about the bank services. That means the services the bank provide to their customers. The first one is deposit. The second one is loan. The third one is bank transfer or transaction. And the last one is the insurance. Now we are going to learn the first one, the deposit. Deposit are in other words saving. That means when you have some money and you have no use for them, you don't need to use the money now, and you want to earn a little more money, you will send it to the bank in the kind of deposit account. That means deposit is another way to say saving. Now if you want to open a deposit account, you need the money, and that money should come from your salary or wage. Now salary is your monthly payment, while wage is the money your company pays weekly to you. Now after you have the deposit account and after the period of the deposit ends or the deposit matures, so you will get the deposit fund back. For example, I send $100 into the bank as the deposit, so my deposit fund is $100. Now after that, along with the deposit fund, I will get the interest rate. That means some extra money the bank pays to me for my fund here. So for example, if I send a deposit of $100 to the bank, now after the times has passed, I will get the deposit fund of $100, and even the interest rate is 15%, that means I will get $15 more. So in total I will have $115. Good. Now the next service of the bank is borrowing. If you need the money to make some investment or you want to spend, you need the money to spend on shopping or buying, purchasing anything, you may come to a bank and ask for a borrowing, or we call it a loan. Now if you are also another type of borrowing is when you give your property to them so that they will give you the mortgage. So in this case, if you want to request for a mortgage, you need your property. Now what does it mean, property? Property could be your house, property could be your car. Property should be something valuable so that you will take the money from the bank and they will have the temporary possession of your property. Good. After you borrow the money, you will have the loan and you will have to pay the interest rate to the bank. For example, I borrow $100. After that, I have to repay $100. Now repay has the same meaning of payback. That means they parts the same thing, that you have to repay or pay back the money you have earned or the money you have borrowed. Now for example, I borrow $100, I have a loan of $100, and if the interest rate is 20%, that means I have to pay $120 in total. Now the next service of the bank is the insurance. Now don't only think that only the insurance company can sell insurance to you. In fact, many banks offers their insurance service. For example, HSBC or Citibank. Now, the amount of money you pay to buy the insurance is called premium. So premium is the amount of money to buy the insurance. Now, after you have agreed to buy the insurance, the insurance company will send you the insurance policy. Now, the insurance policy is the terms and conditions to tell you what you can do and what you cannot do. Now, we often call the people who buy the insurance the policy holder. Now again, policy holder is the one who buy the insurance. Okay? Now, when we receive our insurance, when loss or an accident occurred, I mean, it should be a loss or an accident without any purpose. You cannot destroy your car and then you ask for the money from the insurance company. This should happen without any intention. Okay? Now, if a loss or an accident occurred, now you will need a report and you have to make a claim to ask for the compensation from the insurance company. A claim is your request for being considered for the compensation. What compensation should be the money the insurance company pay to you for your loss or your accident. Now, the last one, the last service of the bank is transaction or transferring. Now, if you want to transfer your money to the other people, or the other people want to transfer money to you, that means two of you are involved in the transaction. We call the people who receives the amount of transfer money a recipient, like you see it on the screen here. In order to make a transaction or in order to transfer the money to other people, you need the recipient information. Now, recipient information includes the account name or the account owner's name, the account number, and you also need to tell the bank of the amount of transferring money you want to transfer. After the transaction has been completed successfully, you will receive a receipt to confirm that that the amount of money was sent to the correct person. And if you register or sign up for an SMS notification, you will receive a text message. A text message will be sent to your cell phone to notify you of the transaction. Now the last thing, now we will look back at our 5 questions. Now the first question is, what is a synonym or another word for saying saving? The correct answer is deposit. Now deposit describes action when you send your money to the bank for saving. Now we also call the people who buy the insurance the policy holder, and the word has the same meaning with pay back is repay. If we want to get a mortgage from the bank or we want to initiate a mortgage, we need the property. Property could be your house, property could be your car, or property could be your valuable things. And the last question, the people who receive a transfer money is called a recipient. Now, thanks for watching. See you on day 12.